Hello everyone! So I am here today with a update to the Throwing Shade palette edition. So the look I have on my face right now, well, my eyes, is what I came up with the 3 palettes which I randomly chose last time. And that's the Tartelette in Bloom, the NYX Perfect Filter in Rustic Antique, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler Shadow Couture. I'm never quite sure which part is the name or if it's the whole thing. I usually just call it the World Traveler. Anyway, I have switched up my lighting a bit, so let me know if this is better than what it has been, because then I can continue with it moving forward, except for the ones that I've like pre-filmed. Anyway, let me know. I'd love to hear some input. So kind of like briefly, I'll go through and pop photos up of each look. So with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I pretty much did a warm toned look. I used Soft Peach to set my primer, Morocco and Fudge in the crease, so those 2 warm shades, and then I put Intense Gaze and Chic on my lid, and I used Pink Champagne as a pop because that's super glittery. So I really like this palette. I've traveled with it before and I know I can get tons of different looks from it, so really like that one. Week 2 was the NYX Perfect Filter palette, and I kind of used almost every shade in here. I went a little crazy. It was fun. So yeah, if you're looking for a really kind of, to me this is a fall palette just because it's super warm, and I don't know, I'm always drawn to these kind of like cranberry maroon-y shades in the fall time. So it was kind of interesting to use it during summer, but it was kind of fun to use it a bit more. And then finally was the Tartelette in Bloom. Try not to blind you guys. And I just did a basic look with this. This is a look that, This is a palette that I feel like I can never go wrong with. And again, this is one I've traveled with before because I feel like the packaging is really sturdy. And then today I used mostly matte shades from this one, and a few different shades from this one. I went a little bit bonkers. So to set my lid, let me just go through and I'll give you guys the breakdown, and then I'll go and choose next week's, or the next few weeks. Anyway, to set my lid I used Flower Child, this one, and I put Smarty Pants in my crease kind of as a transition-y shade, and then I put this orange shade in my crease, as well as Morocco, and I put some of Rebel in my crease. And then I also put this matte kind of maroon shade, and I put that kind of in the outer V. And then I put Intense Gaze on my lid and Chic in my inner corner. So now that that's all done, let me pull up my wheel to side. Okay, let me make sure that those 3 were taken out. and they were. So let's spin this wheel. And first up is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells trio. Now I think that they are now selling this as like a quad or a quint. I'm not entirely positive, but I have like the old one with just the 3 shades. So I'll show you after I finish doing this. Oh, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And then finally, the Dirty Dancing palette. So let me grab those real quick. I'll show them to you and that'll be it until the next one, I guess. So for this coming week, I have the Walking on Eggshells trio. I might pull some mattes in just because all 3 of these shades are quite shimmery. Let's see if I can get this to focus. My lighting towards that direction isn't the greatest, but they are all shimmery. And I'm kind of excited because I haven't used this in a really long time, and I've actually been considering passing it on, but I just haven't yet because I have this weird guilt thing of like, but I have nothing else really from the drugstore, which is a lie because I have NYX palettes, which are on the pricier end of drugstore, but still drugstore. I don't know. My brain is a strange place. So I have that one. And then for the second week, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. The infamous Sweet Peach. So that's what that one looks like. I'm super excited because this is one of my favorite palettes that I own. I really enjoy using this pretty much all year round because there's enough shades in here, for my skin tone at least, that make it look kind of like more of a fall winter vibe. I know for like people with much darker skin tones, probably just a summer palette, but I don't know. For me, it's an all year round palette. Plus I really like how it smells. It smells like the peach rings. It's really yummy. And then finally the Solo Look Dirty Dancing palette. This has these 5 shades. And this one's technically marketed as a, I want to say a blush, possibly a highlighter, but I pretty much just use it as an eyeshadow. But yeah, these are all really pretty shades and I'm excited to kind of play around with especially these 2 because I've only used these for more dramatic looks or kind of like my more couture looks, I guess. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to find out if I can make it more wearable, I guess. But yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with this packaging, by the way, because I love how cute it is. It's like a little VHS tape and they have the little cover, just like a VHS. But it's so bulky. Like there's 5 shades and it's this thick. I just, I don't know how to feel about it. And I know they switched that with their Grease palette, which I'm kind of tempted to get, but that one's much thinner, so. Anyway, that's all besides the point. I will be using these. As always, I'll be posting the looks every week on my Instagram, so if you want to kind of keep track of what I'm doing, you can do that there. Or you can just wait until the update and I'll have the photos inserted anyway, so yeah. That's everything. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, especially about the lighting, because like I said, I don't know if this is better or if this is worse, because this is more like my natural skin tone. I'm not as yellow as I am in most videos, but at the same time I feel like there's some weird shadows going on, so let me know. And yeah, if you want to see more of my face, you can either check out my other videos or hit the subscribe button, or both, you know. And as always, I hope you guys are having a wonderful whatever time of the day it is wherever you are. I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys.